I'm Anjali Patel reporting from Springs Preserve, where a local artist creates a display every year in honor of his mother for Dia de los Muertos. She's one of the many people we lost due to COVID-19. It's been 5 years since the virus turned our world upside down, but the pain of the massive loss of life is still fresh for many. For 3 days each November, this space at Springs Preserve becomes sacred.
Like an open-air church with no walls that reached to the heavens when you looked up.
Artist Isaías Urabazo and his siblings carefully craft a display with an altar or ofrenda each fall for Day of the Dead to remember loved ones they've lost. And 2025 will mark the 5th year of drawing inspiration from their late mother, Maria.
The gift that she gave us of life, of faith, of hope, of love is so grand that we feel that this is the most awesome way to celebrate her life.
The flowers embodying her love for nature. This tortilla representing how she showed love through food and how everyone was welcome at her table. And the empty chair, a symbol of the empty seats at dinner tables across the world during the pandemic. His mother was one of the 9,898 people who've died due to COVID-19 complications in Clark County, according to the Southern Nevada Health District.
While the world may be going on, I'm not sure about them, but I know where I'm at. I know where the family is at, that we still grieve.
More than 1,000 miles away, Illinois resident Sissy Greenspan shares in this sense of loss. Her brother, Dan Scully, was the first confirmed COVID death in Clark County, March 15th, 2020.
Really passed before we even had a grasp of what was happening.
Right. It was really just kind of a shock to everybody.
Like so many of the people COVID took from us, the only companions he could have in his final days were the frontline workers.
We got, I can't remember if it was a text or an email from a doctor who wanted us to know that he had sat with my brother and held his hand and said a prayer and that he wasn't alone when he died.
She says Dan was quiet and private, but he had a real community out here.
More than several. Posted about what a wonderful guy he was and generous and kind. And I mean, that really helped, certainly helped my mom to hear all that.
A Disney fanatic who loved his Chicago Cubs, a son, brother, and uncle. This display is for Dan, for Maria, for any loved ones we've lost. Some may have passed in isolation, but they're remembered in unison.
They are grieving with us and we are grieving with them.
Not a celebration of life, but a celebration of lives.
How beautiful. In the deepest grief and the deepest pain, something beautiful has been created.
Now, if you'd like to check out Isaías Urabazo's altar, it'll be up for display here November 7th through the 9th. Reporting at Springs Preserve, I'm Anjali Patel.